Hi students, in our previous module we studied how to balance the redox reaction by oxidation number method and we covered an example of acidic medium. So in this module we will see the balancing of redox reaction in basic medium where the steps goes very much similar, only difference will be in the last step. So here I have a question for you, that is balance the reaction in basic medium. To balance this, the very first step is to balance the atoms except for oxygen and hydrogen. So in this reaction, if we see, we just have Mn and chlorine to be balanced. Mn is same on both the side, whereas chlorine on the reactant side are 2, whereas on product type there is just 1. So we will balance it by multiplying a stoichiometric coefficient by 2 to the product side of chlorine. Next step is to identify whether the reaction is undergoing oxidation or reduction. Now to identify that, we need to know the oxidation number. So we'll first assign the oxidation number to all the species. So here Mn gets +2, chlorine gets -1, oxygen in HO2 minus is getting as -1, that is it's a peroxide linkage here. And Mn in OH thrice is +3, oxygen in OH will be -2 and chlorine again is -1. So here we can easily identify which one of the species is undergoing oxidation and which one is going reduction. So Mn, since the number increases from 2 to 3, we can say it is an oxidation reaction. Whereas oxygen is undergoing from peroxide to oxide, that is -1 to -2, and hence we can say it is undergoing reduction. So we have identified which one is oxidation and which one is reduction species. Now we need to understand how many electrons are lost in oxidation reaction and how many electrons are gained in reduction reaction. And to identify, the simplest method is to subtract the number, that is an oxidation number subtraction from left hand side to right hand side. So for Mn, if we see the number, if we subtract from 2 to 3, we get -1. That is, loss of electron here is just 1. If we talk about oxygen here, the gain of electron is again 1. But students, if you notice here, in our question, there are 2 oxygen atoms present in the reactant side. So here we multiply the oxygen factor with 2. So here the number of electrons gained by oxygen will be 2 and number of electrons lost by Mn, it is 1. So how do I balance this? Yes, I balance it by multiplying with a common factor of 2. So here in the reaction, we'll multiply MnCl2 and MnOH thrice by the number of 2. Our next step will be to balance the remaining oxygen and hydrogen atoms. Students, how do we balance oxygen atoms? Yes, by adding water molecule. So on left hand side of the reaction, if you see, we just have 2 oxygen atoms. Whereas on right hand side, if we see, there are 6 oxygen atoms. So if we see the difference is of 4 oxygen atoms. That is, left hand side have 4 oxygen atoms less than that of right hand side. So we balance the oxygen by adding water molecule and hence we add 4 water molecule on the left hand side. So here we add 4 water molecules on the left hand side to balance the oxygen atoms. But students, how do we balance hydrogen here? Now on our left hand side of the reaction, we have hydrogen atom 6, that is 8 from water molecule and 1 from HO2 minus. And on right hand side, if we calculate, we have total of 6 hydrogen atoms. So the balance is of 3 hydrogen atoms. And this 3 hydrogen atoms, we will add it on product side, that is right hand side. Now, we have balanced oxygen, we have balanced hydrogen atoms, but the reaction is in basic medium. And to balance the reaction in basic medium, the additional step is to add OH minus equal to the number of H plus in the reaction. So in our reaction, we have 3 H plus on the reactant, on the product side. So we again add 3 OH minus on both the side. We just cannot add on the right hand side. But since we are adding on left hand side, we need to add on right hand side as well. We have taken 3 H plus and 3 OH minus on the product side. Students, 3 H plus and 3 OH minus combines to give us 3 H2O molecules. So instead of writing 3 H plus and 3 OH minus, we can substitute it by writing 3 H2O. But students, can you see On the reactant side, again we have water molecule, that is we have 4 water molecule which we can split and write it as 3H2O plus H2O molecule. So now can I cancel water molecules on both the side which are same? That is I'll cancel out 3H2O on reactant as well as product side. And here I get the final reaction which is a balanced reaction. So this is how we balance with the oxidation number method by following the steps. I complete here. In the next module we will see the another method of balancing. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.